Hi guys, my name is Nancy Mitchell, the Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. This channel is really for if you want to make yourself into a better person, you want a better life, follow me, okay? This is day 4, guys, day 4. I had to look there for a while. I'm like, which day am I on? This is day 4, okay? This entire week is about your conscious and subconscious thinking, your mind. What is it that you're putting in your mind? What is it that you're planting in your mind? Your garden, you making sure that you put on that lock and key, okay? Make sure you have the lock, the key for the lock, put the lock onto the gates, and you guard your mind. Don't allow people to come in and start planting all different seeds of what they want in your mind and having that grow within your subconscious mind. Don't let that happen, guys. Make sure you are concentrating on what is it that you want and not what somebody else wants for you, okay? This day, day 4, is going to be law of substitution, okay? Super, super important. Substituting, it's clear as day. Whatever you're going to substitute for one thing to a next, okay? You can't fight the darkness. You only can replace it with the light. So you are going to substitute for one thing that you're having in your mind versus into something that's positive. That's the law of substitution for you, okay? So let's get on with some of the challenges that you may face in your life. You may not be sure of if you're going through something. You're not too sure if this is something that you have been doing or you have a challenge with. And this is where I'm going to go through some of the challenges that a lot of people, I will say 80% of us sometimes have. And, you know, just some solution that can go along with it and help you to just solve this challenge and move on from it and start growing into the perfect person. Or nobody's perfect, but you know what I mean. The perfect you. You know, you want to grow into that person that you want to be or you want to become. Okay. So let's get into it, guys. Day 4, number 1. Trying to stop thinking negative without replacing. So if you're having negative thoughts, guys, and you're having negative thoughts over and over, you're thinking just negative things. Again, you cannot control that. You cannot control thinking about negative things and then you're just saying that, oh, it's going to stop. I'm going to stop thinking about it. I'm going to stop thinking about negative things. You can't just say that to yourself and control you not thinking negative, okay? You always, when it comes down to the law of substitution, you have to substitute it for something else. So you have to replace it with, you say you're thinking negative about, oh my God, I'm going to have an accident, okay? You're going to just replace it with, okay, I'm going to have an awesome day. Today's going to be beautiful. Today's going to be amazing. I'm going to be at peace today. Today's going to be awesome. I'm going to reach to my destination safe and I'm going to get everything done, you know, perfectly today. Everything is moving in perfect harmony for me. So you got to replace it with these thoughts versus you thinking of the negative thing that's going to happen to you, okay? Number 2, believing your mind can be empty, okay? Now, how it works psychology-wise is that your subconscious mind is never empty. It always have a thought. It always have something that's in it. Whether it's positive or negative, it's there. And whatever is in your conscious mind is now going to go into your subconscious mind, and that's going to grow and grow and grow and just multiply. So don't think that at no point in time that your conscious mind is empty. Don't think that, you know, this is it and your conscious mind is there and nothing is happening. It's just totally empty. No, guys, there's something in there. There's something in your conscious mind. So be careful of what is in your conscious mind, because whatever is there, positive or negative, that's going to be growing in your subconscious mind. And when that starts growing, it's going to be very harder to take it out. Okay? You need to find ways of find ways of replacing, substituting those thoughts into positive thoughts. Okay? Simple. Number 3 is replaying all failures and painful memories. I got hurt by cheating. And I'm telling you, not right now, but before, I used to replay. Like when I go through this experience, I used to replay the things that happen. I used to replay it over and over and over and over and over. And I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. Oh my God, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe this. And I can't believe, you just keep on playing it over and over. You got to stop yourself. You got to tell yourself, okay, stop. Okay? A good way is for you to think on paper. Whatever is in your thoughts, you start writing it down. Don't care. You're thinking about, oh, the sky is blue right now. Okay, I'm thinking about, oh, I need to go to work tomorrow. Oh, this needs to be done. Just start writing it down. When you start writing it down and you start looking back at what you're writing, you realize what is it that you're thinking about most of. And if you need to, then you need to substitute it for something that's better if it's negative. Okay, very important. Number 4, feed in fear by giving it attention. You are afraid to jump in the pool. You are scared. You keep on telling your mind, I'm afraid. You keep on giving it attention. So what's going to happen? The fear is going to keep on being there. You're going to keep on having the fear to do that. So you're going to keep on having the fear to take that opportunity into purchasing a home if you don't have one and need to purchase. You're like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? I don't have this, that. Let me tell you something now, ladies, gentlemen, let me tell you something. The best way for you to succeed at something is for you to not sit down and start thinking about the process. Don't think about the process ever, because as soon as you start thinking about the process, you have failed. Immediately you have failed, because when you start thinking about the process, it's like, it's so hard and so negative and so much work. It makes you don't want to do it because of the process. So again, if you want to become a superstar, you want to become a singer, you want to become this, let's not think about, oh my God, are they going to like my record? Oh my God, am I going to get that interview to go with him? Oh my God, stop thinking about these things that's going on. Just say, okay, I want to be a singer. All right, what can I do? I can start doing, sending out this music to this person. I can start sending it over there. I can sing it on YouTube. I can sing it on Instagram. I can do my TikTok. Just start doing action. Start moving forward and getting action done and not thinking too much of the process. You have to think of the process and have a plan if you're doing business and stuff like that. But you're not going to sit down and dwell on the negative parts of the process. Okay? You think about it, you find a solution, you move on. So don't dwell on it too much, okay? Solutions for these challenges that you may have in your life, guys. Number 1, replace fear with faith. Very important. Your mind can only hold one dominant thought at a time. So don't think that it's ever empty. I don't think that you have 6 thoughts in there. You only have one dominant thought within your conscious mind. Number 2, fill your mental space with desire, gratitude, or truth. Always do that. Number 3, rewrite old failures with visualization of success in the same mental movie. So your mental movie you have, you sit down and you think about it. What is it that I want to become? And you just start making sure that this is what you're visualizing, replacing those whole things, substituting them for these new visualization of who you want to become. Okay, very important. Number 4, what if it fails appears. Guys, we always think that. I'm going to do a business. I'm going to start this business. What if it fails? So what? It doesn't matter. The more you fail is the more you're going to reach to the point of succeeding. So don't think of failure as something bad. I forgot what name of this guy that he said that failure is the best thing that can happen to you, because the more you fail is the more that you can go through and say, oh my God, I failed 50 times. So this is 50 ways that it doesn't work. So you move on to say, okay, there has to be a way that works. So don't think about failure as being bad. Use it, embrace it, and fail. Fail until you succeed, because you will succeed, but you got to fail first. Okay? Appears, replace it with, what if it works? So, yeah, what if you fail? I don't care, man. What if you fail? So what? Think about what if it works? What if your smart idea of this business works? How can you be a millionaire? How can you be great? How you can be, just think about what if it works. Super important. Replace, substitute whatever you're thinking of negative thoughts are to positive thoughts. Okay? Affirm aloud, I replace fear. This is a good affirmation for you guys. Listen to it. I'm going to repeat it twice. I replace fear with faith and doubt with desire. Repeat it. I replace fear and faith and, sorry, let me repeat that again. I replace fear with faith and doubt with desire. I replace fear with faith and doubt with desire. Okay? Now, drop in the comments if you're ready to swap out those old thoughts that you have in your mind, okay, for these new truths, for this positive thinking. DM me and let me know, guys. If you know anybody this content can help, please go ahead and share it with them. If you like my content, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so anytime a video is dropped, you are going to be notified. There you have it, guys. This is day 4. My name is Nancy Mitchell, the Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace. I'm out.